journey, because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. Trade what you see with Larry Pesavento. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. Now, Larry Pesavento.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a look at some astrology stuff here just for some kicks and giggles. If you'll remember here, this is the 60-minute chart on the NASDAQ. There was where we were looking for. If you remember, that was supposed to be a high day. It was. And if you shorted that, you had a beautiful place to cover A, B, C, D to the downside, and it sold it back on the 382 like someone we know did. And that's nothing more than what's happened in the past. You can see it's exactly what's going on right now, just as the Dow is making its 50,000 area. Okay, now, folks, a little bird. I've got a lot of little friends out there that have been training with me over the years. One of them sent me a little tidbit to look at, and he said, does this mean anything? Well, we're going to take a look at it here, folks. Let's get up here. This is the Dow Jones going higher, okay? That's not the important one. The important one is this one right here. Look at this, folks. From the low back here on April the 17th up to the high here, that came into the exact tick on silver, okay? And that was exactly at the exact time, okay? Now, if we look at the gold market, that's not the one gold market. I want this one right here. There was gold at the same time, okay? Really strange, exactly the same time, folks, 11:56 p.m. Now, does that really mean much or not? I don't know, but let's take a look at this. Remember, my target on this, the trade I liked the best, which was Bitcoin up at 98,000, was 55,000, 55 or 52. But we made a high or a low at 11 p.m. at exactly 59,738, 11 p.m. Now, at the same time, gold made its, there it is. Silver made its 618 on the long-term picture, okay? And gold made its picture on the same one. So that means something to these dates because these are calendar dates. You're coming right out of the astrology book. These were the ones that, how I got interested in all this stuff. But we got to pay real close attention now. I know you probably think I'm crazy. Well, I might be a little crazy, but not too much crazy. Get rid of that. And we've already covered this is the one. Is this going to work or not, folks? Now, I just checked to see where we are. Now, this is the long-term picture, folks. If you like ABCD, stay with me, all right? So there's where we are, right there. Bang, 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 bang. We're right up here, 23,000. It's trading a tiny bit above 23,000 right now today, even with the Dow up 1,100 points or 1,000 something or, 1,000 points. I don't know. So I can't even tell. It's too far away. Anyway, that's what we're watching here right now. All right, now let's just go into real time here for just a second, and I'll bring this up here. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. Hold on a second. Get this up here, right here. There's where we are. This coming in right here. Okay, now I'm going to go. Shucks, I've lost my train of thought. This is where we are right now here at this level right here, folks. The whole world is bullish. And, I should be. All right. Folks, what's happening over the weekend on Sunday is wow. That's all I can say is wow. The big thing we had happen here on last night at 11 p.m. was a prelude to it. But when we come in on Sunday, how I got interested in this whole business of astrology was when Ruth Miller sat me down, and she talked to me on the phone before I was in Pismo. I was in Lavilla Beach, and she said, come down and study with me for a few months. I ended up spending 4 months with her. And she said, I'll show you how Fibonacci relates to these planetary things. So I did. So I got there the first 2 days. I was really skeptical because being a good old Catholic boy back in '86, I didn't really like that. But I cared for her quite a bit and her family. And they came from a very wealthy family in Indiana. And they helped support my grandmother's restaurant by going to it about 3 nights a week. Anyway, she said, what can I do to prove to you that this stuff works? I said, let me give you some dates. So I gave her December of 1974, October 1974, August of 1982, and 2 or 3 others. And she came up and she said, okay, now, what we did was we asked Neil Michelson down at Astro Computing to tell us the times of these aspects. We just said, Neil, give us the dates of these so we can match the dates with the price and the patterns of what she was looking at. And so he came through with I think I had 8 examples, and it was out of the park. I mean, it was just, wow. This stuff works. That's how I ended up writing Astro Cycles, A Trader's Viewpoint, and stuff like that, and got into, teaching people some of this stuff. But boy, what we got coming up here Sunday, Venus squared Uranus. We also have a Mars trine Jupiter. The Mars is the war planet, making a trine 120 degrees to Jupiter, which is the expansion planet. In other words, war planet meeting expansion planet. I don't know what that means, but all I know, all these things are coming together right now, and it looks really interesting. Now, I've been looking at this for a long time, and at least monthly charts or something, but, and the fact that the Dow Jones just made 50,000 doesn't mean very much at all, because you're only talking about 20 stocks that are triple digit, okay? Now, what are they leaving in the wayside today, folks? Well, they're talking about Bitcoin today, because Bitcoin's made a major bottom, and we're going to go up forever. Yeah, that's probably true. But what happened to the nice guys all the way? All those charts can you believe, folks? Just a few months ago, Microsoft was trading for $5.45. Remember that? Do you know that it hit $3.87 today? $3.87 for Microsoft. Now, if you'd have sent me on a trip and told me that Microsoft was there and now it was $3.87, I'd say, oh, man, that market's really topped. I must be rich with my short position. Wrong. So that's it. Anyway, the main thing is how the little bird told me there was something happening? Well, guess what, folks? There's a gathering of eagles coming up here on Sunday. This is good. And guess what, folks? It's in honor of 2 of my favorite actors. Are you ready? 007, none other than James Bond. And let's take a quick look at the other guy was Clint Eastwood, and they were in a movie called Gathering of Eagles. And what are eagles? Those are big birds. So the big birds are talking to you. And you know what the call sign was for that movie, folks? Are you ready? Broadsword to Danny Boy. Broadsword to Danny Boy. Come in, Danny Boy. The chicken is in the pot. The eagle has landed. Come in, Danny Boy. Well, come together on Monday, folks, as we're going to see if any of this stuff works or not, but we'll have a little bit of fun doing it. I'm having a little bit of fun, so that's good. Long a little gold, long a little silver. We'll see what happens. We're going to go over those when we come back from the break, because we've had some really good stuff happening with those things that teach what we're doing here. Oh, we got to do that. Let's do it again since we're here right now. I want to show you this. We're going to break this down. I'm going to go down to a really small chart here, and we're going to show you what.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening call subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Okay, folks, this is the Bitcoin. I just want to show you a principle that we talk about, and that's the 382. Once the market's had the big run up, there's your first indication that maybe it's changing is the 382, and that happened right there. There was the same price and that we turned here at the exact same time on gold and silver and Bitcoin, probably a few other things, but that's exactly what happened at that time. That was a partial of the aspect that's occurring up here on Sunday, that March squared Uranus. That's, well, we'll see if it does anything or not. But anyway, that's what we're watching here. All we need now is just have Barron's put that thing 50,000 on the Dow, and I bet you they're working in the room right now trying to get it done. Okay. Let's move on here, and I'll start talking about some of the things you might have an interest in. We'll just get up here 1 second and get up here. All right, I'm going to show you how they kill a market, folks. One of my favorites has just been killed, okay? You're not going to believe some of this stuff, okay? This is the cattle market. Now, you know how great it is with volatility, but look what's happened here, folks. These are real prices. The market dropped 11 cents, okay, then rallied up to here and then came right back down to there. Look at these gaps, folks. You can see a gap here. Look at this. This is ridiculous what they've done. And, you know, there was the ABCD here today. I mean, it was spot on. I mean, I had to take a look at that one because if you've got that, you know, you've got something to look at up in there. You'll see that that's what it's done. There's your ABCD. It's going to take you pretty much up to that promised land right up in there, 139. You got the little one here, and that doesn't quite do very much, but it made a little money. But these gaps like this is not good. I mean, this is lack of, you know, they're either giving you bad data or something, but I've never seen a cattle chart that looks this bad. I mean, we're looking over these days here. We got a huge gap here. We got a monster, unbelievable gap. This is when they had the real bullish pattern. Remember? It was going to go up forever. Well, it after forever went from 42 all the way down to 33, and then somebody must have bought it at 33, and that, let's see if that was a 382 from way back here somewhere. Well, I can't even tell. Well, let me try it just to hit that. Well, it was a 382 off of this one right here, but I don't know about that one. Anyway, that was my, I just have put it on hold now. I didn't do that trade, by the way, because I was frustrated to see what was going to happen. Okay, the other thing that's in the news right here is the fact that the transportation index is going crazy. Okay. Well, it should be going crazy, folks. There's Federal Express, okay? There's ABCD and Federal Express. Federal Express is $368. There's only 20 stocks in the Dow Jones Transportation. Look at these gaps and everything. No wonder it's going up. It's just one stock in the transportation that's doing it. We never had the transportation index, back many, many years ago. This is a new thing, but it's still a chart and it still counts. And I still could be wrong. And I'm often wrong, but never a doubt. So let's take a look at the Russell, because Russell had a beautiful ABCD last night. Coming in right after the close, you can see it made the A, B, C, D. We took out the low of February 2nd. And look what we've run here. We went from 25.70. We're up 100 handles. Oh, $5,000 move in the Russell. Unbelievable. It's never done a $5,000 move. Oh, it hasn't? Let's try it again. You can see there's one right about there. That was a little less than that. But you can see it's doing the same thing again. Nothing. Let's see if it did it again before back here. And these boys in Wall Street, yeah, there it is. It's 3 times it's done it, so that doesn't mean very much. All right. Now, yesterday we were talking about the euro. If you remember that, the euro had made a really nice bottom in here, right down there. We were watching for the get this thing up here. We completed the ABCD to the downside, if you'll remember, and then we were saying, where did it go? There it is. There's the ABCD to the downside. Hold on just a second, folks. There it is right here. There's your ABCD to the downside right there. And if you remember, we went and we evaluated it through the eyes of the dollar index, which was right here because it was getting ready to turn. And you can see there it is. It turned right off with a 618. This is one of the reasons why the gold and silver did its thing when it hit that, the 618 and the silver, and then also the 618 and the gold and the 618 and the silver, both of them. One was from the new low, the other was from a different low, but those are big numbers, all hitting the exact same time, 11:54. So all I did, you can do this yourself. Go into Google or one of those chat things, and what was happening astrologically in the 11th hour of February the 5th. And you'll have in yourself something that's one of the best little timing tools you'll ever want to find. So that's what we're watching here with the dollar index. Now, we've talked about the euro. Now, this is a pretty big move here, folks, for 2 days. You can see here, well over $1,300. And there's your AB leg right here. Okay, there's your CD leg right in here. Now, the same thing happened. You see how the pullback is right at the 382 here? Well, we'll see where it is. There's your move right here. There's your 382 right there, and boom, away it goes. We have another one here. Let's just see if that one works. That's a little more. That's a 61% retracement, but let's just look at it from here to there. Yeah, that's a 61. No, let's say 50%. That makes 50%, but there's your first one right there. There's your ABD. There's your profit objective today. So that's what it looks like. To me, I've got a bunch of notes here. Hopefully try to get some of these things done. I did the the bonds. Let's take a quick look at the bonds because they're still the wicked stepsister. They're not doing very much. And we'll get this up. When we come back, we will go over some grains too, folks, because we had some nice setups there. Hold on one second. And where are the bonds at? Here we are, bonds right there. Hold on. There's your bond chart. Well, it did have a little bit of a rally here. Let's just go to an hourly so we can see it popped up, took out the previous day's high. Let's go over and take a look at it. There was a high. Well, it did the last few days. It did. Oh, we got a 382 here. There's didn't quite make the ABCD, but now we are had the high right here. Now let's see if it's coming down to a 382. It looks like it's just about a little past it, but let's double check it anyway. Okay, and there's where we are. And there, the 382 was right there, went a little bit below it's back it again. So if you're like bonds, you could buy them there if you want. But frankly, I wouldn't do anything until Monday because you're going to have plenty of things to do on Monday when you'll have to send me to reform school. It's okay. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. But this is the kind that I really wait for. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, look. Hey, I'm not doing too bad. I told the guys that if you short the S&P, you're still making money. If you still short the NASDAQ, you're making a lot of money. If you short the Russell, you're making some money. Let's just double check where the Russell is now on a longer time frame here. Don't tell me I've lost it. Oh, no. Yeah.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstack's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstack releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento. A pro's pro with over 50 years of experience, Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? TFNN is your gateway to the world of trading and investing. Whether you're starting out or scaling up, TFNN empowers traders and investors of all skill levels with top-notch investing systems, strategies, and techniques. It's time to protect and grow your money with insight you can trust. Join us live Monday through Friday during market hours for exclusive content that moves with the markets. At TFNN, we bring the trading floor to you. Our seasoned hosts are here to answer your calls and questions live on the air. Check out the Tiger's Den for just $1 and follow us on YouTube and become part of our vibrant community. And remember, at TFNN, we're so confident in the value we provide that we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all new premium newsletter subscriptions and services. You have absolutely nothing to risk, so why wait? Tune in live to Tiger TV and transform your trading journey, because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors. This portion of Trade What You See is brought to you by Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the direction. Visit Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Okay, folks, if you want to buy something, this is the one to buy. We made the 786, folks, and this is a Dow stock, and it's down 30 points or something like that right now. I mean, are you kidding me? If this weren't down, the Dow would be at 5,100, easy, or 5,200. 51,000. Anyway, that's it. This is a potential buy right there, right at the 786. We go back a little farther. Oh my God, if that's a 382, I might go long. There's your low right back here. Oh dear. No, it's right at the almost exactly at 50%. So this is a really good sign here. So this is one of the reasons that because they rotate these things, a few stocks like could turn around and make this thing move. It's been the banking stocks and the other stuff that's been doing. We lost the computer stocks a long time ago, so there's a good chance that this could be a pretty big bottom. The low today was almost exactly 786. We'll just draw this a weekly chart. And there it is. You see within $1 of the exact 786. So this looks like it's pretty good. This would, if this starts to go strong with some of the other stocks, now the big Dow stocks that have not been doing well, most of them have been, then this would say, wow, that could be right. But this could be the rabbit that says, something's really happened here and it's not good. So this is at the, here you can see there was a 786 move right here. What happened there? Boom. So your risk here is really small on a $400 stock. You're risking $10. You put your stop down here at 389, and that's all you have to do. That's my opinion, of course, but that's what I'm looking at. Okay, now let's get back up here and look at a few other things. It's got to see what's going on here. Let's take a look at soybean oil, because I'll probably be quit trading stock indexes, currencies, and everything else after today. No, I'm doing really good, folks. I'm not complaining at all. All right, there's your first 382 retracement when the market started, right? There was your second. Misses it by 2 pips. And where do we go? We go another $2,400 higher. Okay, so those are the things you want to remember. So that's why it's really important. Okay, we'll keep on looking here. Some of the other, I've got stocks here. Gold. Let's do the gold market, because this has been it's been a heck of a move here. You can see gold didn't really follow very well, but look at gold, folks, on the hourly chart, because it just came down and just absolutely made a perfect. Let's clean this out at exactly the same time in the morning that we were having that happen with silver and also with Bitcoin. There's your pullback right here, right to the 618. We went $4 below it. And when it's trading at 4,600, $4 is nothing. And then the market's taken off like a red rabbit. No 382. How do you do? Nothing at all. Okay, I pointed that out. Here you had your 382, not with this one. But this is good, because look what's happened now. You see, silver has made new lows, okay? Has made new lows way back here. Gold did not. That tells you this probably is not over, folks. I talked about this before, big deal. But anyway, that's where we're having volatility out the wazoo, and we're supposed to. Do you remember what I said a few years ago? We're going to see volatility that's going to absolutely make your hair, I haven't got my chair left, it'll make your hair curl. And that's just the beginning, okay? Now let's take a look here at the silver. Here's silver. Okay. This was a beauty. I got a little bit of that last night because it did okay. Okay, here was the move down in silver. Let's go to the long-term daily. And there was your 61% retracement right there. Right there. I mean, within 2 cents of the exact low, and we've rallied 14 cents in silver today. 14 cents used to be a 2-year move. And there's 14 cents. Now let's go and take a look at it on a smaller time scale. There's where it started off the bottom. Now here's if you were following it real closely, you would see it had some nice 382s and stuff that we always look at. Let's just look at them here, and we'll try to learn. I'm not going to stop doing this stuff, folks, because it works, but I get a lot of flack when the Dow's making 50,000 and I lost $5. I hate betting on gambling, but he forced me. There's your 382, okay? Now, it didn't make... Yes, there's your 382, but it did not make the objective. The objective was supposed to be down here at $60. The low in silver was 63, so that's pretty close. We got some other ones in here, but after the market bottomed, okay, after the market bottomed, it was pretty wild. You can see here we had a nice move here, and rallied from 64. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. $7. It rallied up. This didn't make a 382. This didn't make a 382, but this did, and I'll show you what I was watching. Okay, first of all, we had two corrections after the market started to go higher. And remember, the market repeats itself quite a bit, all right? So we had this move right here, okay? And you'll be able to see where that was. You see the market had a nice little correction. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, folks. All right. Well, here, you see this spot right here? That's the 382 off of this one right here, because that was a correction. So you come up and look for the next 382, and it went below it a little bit, but I bought it. Where did I buy it? Where did I screw that up at? I know I bought it at 73. Yeah, 73, and I put a stop down here, and so it worked pretty good, and it's still going up. And as it went up, it's so long ago I can't even remember, but there's where we had silver moving up. There was your low right here, and then we had another 382 right here. There's the one. There's the 73. There you go. Okay. Been up a long time, folks. Hold on one second. And you'll see there was your 382 right there. Right there. It's just right at 73. 73.88. And there's what it's done. It made a little bit move like this. But this is telling you, man, when you get silver to move 13 cents in one day, that used to be a 2-year run. Okay, so we got volatility coming here. Now we got a lot of these Dow stocks are going wacko. You can see here, this is up today really strong. All the banking stocks are going up. Looks absolutely great. But remember, I based everything on my stuff that I've been doing. We're going to cover that in just a minute because I think it's worth the event here. There it is right here. Okay, where's the time clock, Al? Doggone it. I lost my time clock. Sorry, folks. Bear with me here. I've hitting on about 2 cylinders. Shouldn't even be doing the show today. I felt so darn bad. We got 36 seconds to go, and I screwed it up. But let's try to take a look at Apple. He always bails us out. And then we're going to go over one more time because we've got 12 minutes to go till Armageddon hits. My Armageddon, not yours. Where's Apple at? Come on here, Apple. Well, I'll be doing the analysis while they start the commercial, folks. So there's Apple.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening call subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento. A pro's pro with over 50 years of experience, Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
For traders who crave risk, Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs provide opportunities to magnify short-term perspectives with up to 3 times a daily leverage, utilize bull and bear funds from both sides of the trade, and trade through rapidly changing markets. These are highly leveraged ETFs with daily resetting designed for short-term trading, not long-term investing. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the Direxion. For up-to-date pricing and performance, go to Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Okay, folks, this is one from the video last night. We had a beautiful 786 here. You can see it's 62.23. Beautiful ABCD right there. That was worth a couple of bucks. Now, look at this move that it had right here, folks. Go back and take a look at it on a short-term time frame. Okay, there it is right there. And as you can see, there is no 318 here at all. It's just gone. You know, so there's a pullback, but it's not anywhere near 382. Go ahead and make a liar out of me. Well, yeah, it's not even close. We got another one right here. So still looks like it's going higher. It has to do with those talks of whatever the usual baloney stuff is. I just saw a flash here on the Dow Jones up on Bloomberg that had traded at 50,000. Wow, there goes my $5 right out the window. Son of a gun. Now it's a tiny bit under that, but that doesn't count. All right, let's go here and talk a little bit about what needs to be talked about, folks. We'll come up here, get up here. This means everything to me, folks. You can see this is long-term patterns, ABCDs. If you like ABCDs, remember this is big. I mean, surprised it's not even going through the roof. I thought it'd be at 24,000. It's just barely made a new high today. This is a monthly chart, okay? And I don't have time to switch it over to a daily, but you'd see that it'd be a cluster of days like this is what it looks like. So it's not going nuts to the upside. It's only the Dow Jones that is going crazy. And crazy is as crazy does because it's 20 stocks, triple digit. Those are the ones that make it move. We got Caterpillar making new highs. You've got JP Morgan up $6 or $8. You've got all these others, but on the downside, you've got, Microsoft is getting cream, but Microsoft is in the buy mode. So if the market drops, Microsoft can still go up because it's just a pattern. It's a good pattern, folks. It really is. Where are you going to buy a $400 stock? You'll have to risk $10. That's what is that? That's a 1/10 or something. It's nothing. Okay. So those are the main things we got to be following as we go through here. Also, I have to say that I believe silver, well, you can see gold's already up here, and silver's done the same thing. So silver's rallied 15 cents. So a major bottom was yesterday. And then when we get below that, then it lights are out, but we've rallied 14 cents. 63, we're at 74. We rallied 14 cents today. That's a big rally. Everything's rallying, even Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin, as you can see. Oh my gosh, it had a down move for a second. There was your 382. And remember, we did all those ABCDs. I think I can still show that on the monthly chart that I did and showed you where that great little pattern was. It was so nice. Oh dear, that's the monthly. We had to do that on the weekly, I believe. Yeah, it's a weekly. Hold on a second. Okay, get the weekly, and that was back here. There it is right there. There was your 382 right there. All right, and then if you did this, we did the ABCD. Let's just do it together since, shut the front door. Let me get rid of all this. I like TradingView, but it's not easy to use. I've got a lesson coming in on Saturday to learn some of this stuff because it helps me do this. Okay, we'll just draw the ABCD here. What we'll do is we'll just clone the line, all right, and this will be real simple. There's your AB leg right there, okay, boom. There's your 382 exactly, all right? Do the work yourself. Defy human nature. And there was the ABCD swing right there. Now, it missed it by a little bit, but this bottom right here. Now, I would have thought that this has still got a chance to make this. Maybe not, but this is now we're going to see what the rally is going to be. So this last rally to 382, it went from 81 all the way up to 98. It rallied $17,000. Okay, so if we look at this and move this over here like this, and we take this to $17,000, so that's 60 to 17 makes you to 60 to 70. We'll take you to right there. All right, that would be the next rally that you should get right here coming off the bottom. All right, now if we go back and take a look at this and just do it from a fib retracement standpoint, just draw it in like this from the high right back there, put that in, voila, there would be, this is why I don't like it. It would be right in that area right here. So that's what we'll be watching is this here. Now we got to get up here. Let's take a quick look at some of the other things that we've been watching here so far this morning. And let's do this. Let's do Windows and we'll do tile vertical. So then I can get in to see where we are with the Russell is almost made the 786 here. Now it's still going up. That means that all these are going up. So the Dow has made new highs again. We're at 40.75, still going higher. So that's okay. That means the NASDAQ is still going up. Did it hit 52 yet? 51. Well, it's not too far from 52. There it is right there. So your 618, or excuse me, your 382 was here at 50.40. We're 50 points above that, but it's exactly as that move right here. So to me, you know, if everybody in the world thinks the NASDAQ is done with this or whatever, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, folks. All right, so that's neither here nor there. Okay. All right, what else we got here? Okay. Oh, forgot one. Hold on one second. Someone asked a question about Tesla. Still, I think it's up to, well, everything's up today. I mean, why would anybody be bearish with Bitcoin up 15%? And it's up. You can see here we're having a pretty strong day. Your low was 86. We've rallied up to this level right here. Let's look at it clearly. These don't look bullish to me, folks, but the market's rallying today. So we go from the last high right here, and we'll see if that is going to be just nothing more than the last time we had our two-day rally, which was right there was 382. Right there was 382, and now we want to see if this one is going to be a 382. And so far, the high of the day has been 382, and there it is right now. Well, folks, I've got a minute to go here, and I'm trying to get through the Treasury notes. Let's get up here and take a quick look at Treasury notes. And I was up all night last night. Well, most of the night trading silver, and the euro was really good. Hold on one second to get Treasury notes right there. Okay, here's Treasury notes. Starting to get a little move here in Treasury notes, but not much. Here's where we are. rates still look to me, there's your big head and shoulders pattern there. Move these over. You can see that they're old, but now refresh this. Hold on. And now you'll see all we've done so far of this move right here. We had a nice move off the thing here. Now we need to go back and look to see if that's anything off of right here, because that was the last major high. So we're going to put a mark on that and bring it down. Today's high was 50%. Let's check it on the high. So we go back here from your high right here. If that's 382, it was 382. It's a little below it right now. So that's made the 382. There's your head and shoulders pattern, okay? And this is your 382. And that took, it took several weeks to make that 382. So that tells you the interest rates are going higher, not lower.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento. A pro's pro with over 50 years of experience, Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Okay, folks, one of our listeners that helps me along with everybody else told me, the Dow Jones futures way above 50,000. That's the March futures, but the cash market, the real Dow Jones, the high so far today has been 50,005.40. And so I it did hit 50,000. I didn't realize that, but by golly, that's it. So anyway, that's hope for my $5, but it's gone. Well, we're going to have some fun here, folks, because on Sunday you're going to see the Venus squared Uranus. The problem is there's too many people watching, but guess what? There's nobody listening. No one really cares because I give you these numbers. No one ever says anything or does anything, which is okay because they only work part of the time. But that's like everything else. The one thing that we do here is we don't stay around very long, because if we lose, we're out of there, because we're just that much closer to the next good trade, and that's what you want to be doing, okay? Anyway, we've got a lot of volatility ahead of us, folks. Some of you are not even going to believe it. You think what's happened to gold and silver, wait till it starts happening in the stock market. Look what they've done to Microsoft. I mean, whoever they is. It goes from 545 down to 391 in a bull market. Something's wrong with Microsoft, folks. Remember Oracle, how it went from 356, it's what, 113 or two, it's dropped $200 and some since that point. So remember, as Bernard Baruch said, it's a market of stocks, not a stock market. That's what we're trying to get across here. But stay tuned for Monday, folks, because it's going to be a big one. And I believe on the 12th, we have Norm Winsky will be our guest. But on Monday, Sunday, we have those two big aspects. We have Mars, Trine, Jupiter. That's two warring factions coming together. And the second one is the big astrology one for the market, which is the Fibonacci cycle of Venus, Uranus, because that has a 618 orb. And that's what that is all about. So live every day in an attitude of gratitude, and may God bless. And I'll see you on the flip side on Monday at a higher opening. May God bless.